I'm just a guy who loves Disney that has way too much time on his hands. If anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney News and Reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e. And I'm feeling a lot better this week, guys. Last week was pretty tough. I had to take a couple days off of work. Let me just tell you, give you a little hint, a little bit of advice from File91e to you. Don't get pneumonia. Not a good thing. Really, really not a good thing. So if you're coughing or wheezing and you're just feeling crappy, go to the doctor. Get that taken care of because pneumonia is the next stage of that, and it's going to kill you. It's really bad once the pain starts. Once the just not these knife pains in the back start. That's when you really go, yeah, maybe I should have saw that doctor for bronchitis. Now I have pneumonia, so that's not fun. So, but overall, I'm feeling better. Antibiotics kicking in. It's great. Now, because of the last 2 weeks, I've been just kind of out of it, sick. Christmas, New Year's, everything's been going on. I forgot that I got some mail from you people, and I just wanted to show them now because I felt neglected. I got that awesome package from Ajakio. She sent me the D23 Expo stuff, which is excellent, and I also got this. Nice package from my friend Andrew. Hey Nick, just wanted to send some good Disney magic to you from my September Disney trip this year. I know it's really late, but when I got back I was really busy and I just forgot. So I thought it would be neat to send it as a Christmas surprise, and it was. Thank you very much, Andrew. It was awesome. I wasn't sure if you had the maps from that time period, but I picked up the pins specifically for you. The year pins, she got me this awesome 2013 pin. Very, very cool stuff. The ear pins are really cool, or cool thing to collect in my opinion, because they'll be rare eventually, because obviously 2013 is only 2013. I usually would get more, but I only got 2 pins this year myself. Anywho, I hope you enjoy it. This will arrive a little after the holiday, so I hope you had a fantastic Christmas. It actually made it right before the holiday, and it was really good. Perfect timing. It couldn't have been any better. Happy holidays, Andrew. P.S. I really like the Where in the World segments in your show. Awesome idea. Really looking forward to the new segments coming. Keep up the good work. I appreciate this, buddy. This is so awesome. I was not expecting it at all. You got me these awesome maps from Disney World. It's just, check that out. I love looking at the maps because it makes me feel like I'm down there. And just to see all the different, times guides and everything like that. Really good condition, and just to see how the maps have changed over the years. Really, really cool stuff, and I really, really enjoyed that. So, Andrew, thank you so much for that. It really means a lot to me that you thought of me during your Disney trip. And check out his channel. He has his 2 channels, I believe. One's DVD Andrew, and the other one is Blu-ray Andrew. He does Blu-ray and DVD unboxings. So check out his channel. Really cool stuff there. I also got one last package, and this came all the way from merry old England. It was from my friend Joe, or also known as Cruella's Fur Coat. He has his own Disney news show, which is really, really great. Awesome Disney show. So check him out at his Cruella's Fur Coat. He also has a website and everything. It's just really, really cool. At first I was wondering what I had gotten from Amazon.co.uk, and I couldn't remember, and then I saw who it was from, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he sent me something. He sent me this awesome card. It's a 3D card. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's kind of a 3D card. I've never seen a card like this before, and I thought that was just so cool. And then he sent me these 2 gifts, which were just so awesome. It's the Turks and Caicos Islands Disney stamps, and I thought this was just really great, and then this one too. I was actually very, very surprised that he sent me this, and I was just so excited. and I'm still trying to figure out what to send you back, buddy. I don't know what to send you. I guess I'd have to just go and and check, because she pretty much has he has a ton of Disney merch, and I just thought these were really cool. So Joe, Corelli's Fur Coat, thank you so much. You spoiled me, you really do, and it was such a surprise, and it was really cool opening that up. And again, check out his channel. It's Cruella's Fur Coat, as in Cruella de Vil's Fur Coat. Yeah, Cruella's Fur Coat. I still think it's one of the best channel names, or Disney channel names, on YouTube. So that's excellent. So check his channel out. He is great a Disney news show. He goes to Disneyland Paris all the time. So if you want to see stuff like that, check that out. Really cool stuff there. Yeah. So again, thanks guys. I want to give you the answer to this year's, this past week's Where in the World Was I? Obviously, you guys all got it. You guys thought, I thought it was easy. It was a Lights, Motors, Action, Extreme Stunt Show. They all can't be hard, guys. They all can't be that difficult. So, this week I'll try to make it a really difficult one, just one that you guys won't even figure out. But I'm sure you Disney nuts will be able to. And I do have another segment coming, not in this episode, because I still need to do the the logos and everything. But again, eventually you will, you'll see it. It'll pop up in the show somewhere. So that should be, pretty cool there. So excellent. I hope you guys enjoy the Disney Infinity, bonus videos. I want to be doing more of them. I think you guys enjoy them. I don't know. I enjoy making them, so I'm going to be putting them up anyway. I actually do have a playthrough of the first couple missions in the Pirates world for Disney Infinity, so that's really cool. I also have a couple of more Disney Infinity unboxings coming your way, so be on the lookout for them. Alright, I think that's it for me this week. I also have a podcast coming, so I'm still working the logistics on that. Anywho, let's get right to the news. HGTV and DIY network designers are returning for the 2014 International Flower and Garden Festival, which takes place from March 5th to May 18th. I love that festival. Very cool. Appearing for the first time are Matt Blaishaw from Yard Crashers, Matt Munster from Bath Crashers, and Allison Victoria from Kitchen Crashers. For more information on who will be appearing during the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival, follow the link below. So, really cool stuff there. Disney has just announced that a Maleficent float will be joining the upcoming Disney Festival Fantasy Parade opening this spring at the Magic Kingdom. The steampunk-inspired dragon is 35 foot long and 26 foot tall and designed by Michael Curry, who has previously worked on Epcot's Tapestry of Nations Parade and the Finding Nemo the Musical at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So very cool stuff there. As you can see, really cool looking thing. Maleficent is getting a lot of publicity now, especially now that the Maleficent movie is going to be coming out later this year. So hopefully it'll all kind of tie in. Very cool stuff. The final two remaining parks still using the legacy paper-based Fastpass will be switching to Fastpass Plus for all park guests next week. Disney's Hollywood Studios will transition from legacy paper Fastpass to Fastpass Plus on January 21st. It's in a couple days, and Epcot will follow suit on January 23rd. This will complete the Fastpass Plus rollout for all guests at all Walt Disney World theme parks. So this is going to be it. Operating in the same as at Disney's Animal Kingdom and at the Magic Kingdom, off-site guests will be able to make 3 Fastpass Plus selections for the same day, same park at one of the in-park kiosks. They will not have access to advanced reservations, again, if you're staying off-site. On-site guests will staying at a Walt Disney World Resort hotel will be able to continue to make advanced reservations. So, and speaking of My Magic Plus, the Heritage House in the Magic Kingdom's Liberty Square has reopened as a My Magic Plus service center. The former gift shop located just outside the Hall of Presidents closed on January 4th. The My Magic Plus service center allows guests to access Fastpass Plus reservations and to get help from Disney cast members. The construction crane is now on site at Cinderella Castle for the removal of the castle dream lights and refurbishment work on the castle. Work began on January 13th and is expected to run through the end of March. Work will be taking place between 11:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. daily. So expect whenever you're getting your family Disney, picture with the castle behind you to see a giant crane right there too. Maybe you can get somebody to Photoshop that out for you. And finally, the winter side of the Winter Summerland Mini Golf is closing for refurbishment from January 20th on. There is no reopening date available other than closed until further notice, so who knows. The summer side will remain open as normal. So that's the news for this week. Let's get right to the reviews. Alright guys, the first thing I want to talk about today is the turkey leg and the fad of the turkey leg that has spawned from Walt Disney World and has stretched over to Disneyland and might eventually take over the whole world. The turkey leg is not necessarily an attraction, and it's not even, like a high-class dining meal while at Disney World, but it's become one of the more popular things to get when going down to Disney World. I think it's the nostalgia factor for the people growing up, and the fact that the people growing up right now in their 20s and 30s experienced Disney World back in the 80s. That's kind of when this whole thing started. Now, the turkey leg first made its appearance in around the mid to late 80s at a stand next to Big Al's Coonskin Caps in Frontierland in the Magic Kingdom. And it was just one stand, one place where you could get turkey legs. And now it's in Disneyland. The popularity of it brought it from Walt Disney World to Disneyland. This is one of the few things that actually started in Walt Disney World and that got so popular that they had to just take it out to Disneyland. Especially one of the old things. It's just kind of funny because I remember talking to my uncle about the turkey legs. He's a turkey leg fanatic. He distinctly remembers going to Disney World and getting the turkey leg. And every now and then we have a place around here. He'll get one and send me a picture. He'll always say that it's not as good as a Disney World turkey leg. I remember eating turkey legs and sharing them back in when we went down to Disney World. I wasn't the biggest fan of them then because it's big giant turkey leg. I mean they call them giant turkey legs. They're that big and just filled with all kinds of meat and cartilage, and you just grab it on by the bone. If you've ever gone to a Renaissance fair or anything like that in your area, chances are they have a turkey leg there, and they're very popular now, and they're very photogenic, and that's kind of how the popularity of late has made this turkey leg surge into the stratosphere. So it's kind of popular to take photos and kind of Instagram yourself eating a turkey leg, just because you grab it, and then you start chewing on it and whatnot. And it's funny because for $12 you can look like a caveman or a cave woman. Usually they are around $10 to $12 per turkey leg, and to be honest, it's not the healthiest thing in the world, because Disney's right now, really trying to make all of their menus healthier for kids and whatnot. They have a lot of fruit stands and things like that. It's funny because the Toluca County turkey leg company that is in the Disney's Hollywood Studios is right next to a place that sells fruit. And Disney is actually trying to ward off people because of the popularity of the turkey leg. They're trying to ward people off from getting them, mainly because they want to try to be healthier. So they will wind up actually sometimes shutting down the turkey leg stands really early and making them walk all the way across to another place to get a turkey leg, so as to try to persuade people to take a healthier option. Now these turkey legs are around 700 to 1,000 calories, and they are just a turkey leg. They're smoked and salted. They're really high in sodium and things like that, but they taste delicious, and that's the biggest draw to the turkey leg. Now, if you wind up, it's not that bad if you wind up buying one and nibbling on it as you walk throughout the day, and they are meant to be shared by a whole family of 4. So it's supposed to be like a snack that you kind of pick and chew and do that. A lot of people just buy them single-handedly and start going to town, and I really don't see a problem with that, especially if it's just one that you eat. Like I only get one during my time down at Disney World. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I'll eat that. And I usually get bored with eating it, and I wind up giving it to my brother or chucking it. But some people eat all the way down, you know, to the bone. So more power to you. But I really don't see a problem with that, considering you can burn up to 700 calories a day just walking in a Disney theme park. So, you know, at 700 to 1,000 calories, if you just nibble on this throughout the day, you know, stay hydrated and eat a pretty good, you know, lunch or you know, a pretty good dinner, I really don't see a problem with that, because that's just kind of, you know, you're snacking on it throughout the day. But obviously Disney people want you to snack on fruit and things like that. So, you know, I guess they're trying to limit the amount of turkey leg access there is in the parks. I mean, there are no carbs in a turkey leg, I don't think. I mean, it's all protein, it's a turkey leg. And I mean, if you're just being responsible about it, and you know, either sharing it or just not making this, you're not eating one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as eating nasty snacks and all that, I think you're doing all right. This isn't just a snack; it's supposed to be a meal. But some people consider it a snack and eat a little too much, let's just say. And I'm not the one to be giving any dietary advice. I mean, look at me. So don't be, you know, freaking out saying that, you know, who are you to say anything? I'm just telling you that they are 700 to 1,000 calories, and people who are watching their weight, you know, you might want to just keep that in mind. However, you are on vacation, and it's your vacation. You can do whatever you want to do. So more power to you if you eat 3 turkey legs at your time at Walt Disney World, or 3 turkey legs a day. I don't care. You do what you want to do. It's your life. You live it. But I'm just giving you some heads up there. Now, because this has gotten so popular, and now even has its own merchandise, from T-shirts to magnets, and to I even have a turkey leg air freshener that I got from a friend of mine. And I can't find it, and it's really bugging me, because I really kind of want to figure out where it is. I think it's where I stash all of my Disney maps and everything like that, so I gotta go through all of that. But yes, they even have a Disney turkey leg air freshener, which is excellent. It smells terrible, but it's excellent. It smells like smoke, honestly. But that's kind of the way the the turkey leg is. It's smoked, and it actually has a weird taste of ham. It tastes like ham, but it's a turkey leg. So it's like, what is that all about? So yeah, the turkey leg in Walt Disney World is kind of a rite of passage for a lot of people. A lot of people see it and they want to start chewing on it, and it's a very popular thing to go down and buy while at Disney World. So if you are a fan of the turkey leg, more power to you. Go down and keep enjoying it. But if you've never had a turkey leg at Disney World, you know, if you're a meat eater, give it a shot. I think you'll like it. It's interesting, but for me, it's a little too much. I just get tired of eating it and chewing on it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Nathan, do you want to try this? Bob, you want to try this? Anybody? Nobody wants it, and then I wind up throwing it away. It's like $10, $12. I just chuck. But I've eaten at least $6 worth of it, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But it's kind of like it's a weird fashion trend, and it's just amusing to see how something so small has been associated with Disney, and it's become one of the things that people need to see and experience when they go down to Disney World. So the turkey legs at Walt Disney World, I'm giving 4 stars. It's a very it's an awesome treat. It's a good price. You get a lot of meat on a lot of bang for your buck, I guess. And as long as you eat, just be responsible about it and don't start, I don't want you to have a heart attack off of eating too many turkey legs. But again, it's your vacation, and I'm sure you are really strict when you're home. But if you're not, but you're down to Disney World to have a good time. So if you want to eat 3 turkey legs in a day, more power to you. They are delicious, and if not delicious, they're at least a good photo opportunity. So the turkey legs, Walt Disney World, 4 stars. Check it out. Alright guys, the next thing I want to review today is actually something that's you guys have been bugging me about for the past couple years, and I finally just start to talk about it. It's the Hidden Mickeys at Walt Disney World and all of the Disney parks across the world. Now, what the actual definition of a hidden Mickey is, it's a representation of Mickey Mouse that has been inserted subtly into the design of a ride, attraction, or other location in a Disney theme park, Disney properties, movie, or other Disney product. They're kind of fun to look at. You probably have noticed hidden Mickeys before, but you didn't even really understand that it was a hidden Mickey. There are a couple of different types of people who represent the casual Disney goer. You got the people who have no idea what hidden Mickeys are and think that it's just supposed to be looking like that, and then you got the people who know about hidden Mickeys, who notice them every now and then and just go, huh, it's pretty cool. And then you got the people, the hardcore people, who that's all that they do when they go down to Disney parks. They love their hidden Mickeys. They search for them all the time. Then they love to point them out to everybody that's around them. Now, it's kind of funny because hidden Mickeys started, I would say, as far back as 1923. I mean, animators and Imagineers are pretty much the same people, and Disney was always known for throwing these little Easter eggs and little nuggets of surprises in there. And if you go back through all of the Disney movies, you'll see some hidden surprises and hidden things, and I'm sure there's plenty of stuff on the internet that will show you that. But it's fun to see all the different little hidden gems that are in Disney movies. So you can go online and check them out. That's a whole discussion for another for another show. Now, this probably started as an inside joke between the Imagineers as they built the rides. One story that actually sounds pretty legit is when they were building Epcot back in the 70s and 80s and things like that, and they were building Epcot, they were told not to include Mickey Mouse because Mickey Mouse was supposed to be Magic Kingdom only. Epcot was going to be this whole separate thing. So the Imagineers, in order to kind of link everything, would do these little doodles on some of the rides, and they would form some some of the rocks in the shape of a Mickey head or anything like that, just to try to link Mickey Mouse to the Epcot park. And they did the same thing with the MGM studios, and then eventually to the Animal Kingdom. But around 1989 is when it kind of got popular and people started noticing these little hidden Mickeys. There was an article written about it, and then people really started to take notice, and once that happened, it just kind of exploded, and a lot of people started looking for hidden Mickeys wherever they went. And then Disney, obviously they couldn't hide that, so they just said, hey, let's just throw hidden Mickeys in places now, because people like to come to the parks and look for them, and that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of neat. It's one way to turn lemons into lemonade, I guess you could say. Now, it's funny to notice a hidden Mickey. It can be pretty much anything. The classic, they call it a classic Mickey. It's the circle, the big circle with the two little circles on top. That's usually how you'll find a hidden Mickey. It's the Mickey head up there. You're probably seeing all kinds of examples of what hidden Mickeys are, and you can notice them. It's a lot of people sometimes will look at something and say that's a hidden Mickey, and it's just three rocks that just happen to be thrown there. You know what I mean? It's not like a hidden Mickey has to be actually placed there by an Imagineer. It can't be like, oh my god, that duck has three dots that look like a Mickey head, that's a hidden Mickey. Not really. It has to be purposefully placed there by an Imagineer in order for it to be a hidden Mickey. Some people will also look up at a street lamp when going down Main Street USA, and they'll see like it's a Mickey shaped thing. That's a hidden Mickey. No, it's not. It's Disney. It's Disney decor. That is purposefully placed there to show you that it is Mickey. Like when you're down there during the Halloween time, there's a Mickey shaped pumpkin. That's not a hidden Mickey because it's in plain view. Sometimes hidden Mickeys do hide in plain sight, but you have to really look for them and notice them in order to see that there is a hidden Mickey. There's a lot of rules when it comes to hidden Mickeys, and if you can go online and talk to a ton of people who have all kinds of beliefs on what a hidden Mickey is and what it isn't, and there is some heated debates on it, on what is considered a hidden Mickey and what's not. But the general, consensus is that if it's not Disney, it's not a hidden Mickey. If you're walking down the street in Minnesota and it's not a Disney store or anything like that, and you see, I don't know, 3 rocks that are placed in a classic Mickey formation, you say that's a hidden Mickey. You can in your mind say it's a hidden Mickey, but it was not placed there by a Disney Imagineer, so that's not technically a hidden Mickey. So just be aware if you plan on being a hidden Mickey person, to know the rules, because you will get into some heated debates with people who take this stuff way too seriously. I am one of the people that likes to go, that's pretty neat. Oh, that's cool. Oh my God, that's pretty cool. I like how the fact that the moat around the Cinderella Castle or the Jungle Cruise or whatever is in the shape of a Mickey head. That's pretty neat. Oh, I saw that in that movie. I saw that on that ride. That's pretty cool. That's kind of fun. But I'm not one of those guys that has to go look at it, is looking for them each and every single time I'm down in Disney World. Some people go crazy, when they look at that stuff. I don't want it to take away from my experience while I'm down at the Magic Kingdom or in Epcot or the Walt Disney World or wherever. I notice them, and when I notice them, I acknowledge them. But then that's about it. And I'm like, that's really cool. All right, let's move on. There's more to the the Walt Disney World than just hidden Mickeys, but they are pretty fun to notice. And once you spot them, you kind of like it's almost like the Where's Waldo books. You're like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Saw it. I found you, Waldo. Now let's move on. Now there are different shapes of Mickey. Like the side of his head, it's the 2 ears with where you see his nose and everything. And they even include some other characters. Or even during the Pangani Forest Exploration Trail, there's a hidden Jafar in there, which is pretty crazy. So Imagineers are starting to expand their hidden Mickey talents to other characters and other different types of things. So when you're going down and you see something, it might be a hidden Mickey, you never even know, or a hidden Jafar, but they still call them hidden Mickeys. Now there are actually books on hidden Mickeys, and when I was down there last time I got this book. It was the field guide to the Walt Disney World Best Kept Secrets, in particular the hidden Mickeys. This is the 3rd edition. They're always keeping up with the new rides and new places, so there are different editions. And in here is our clues on where to find them. It's just kind of different things like that, and they also give you the answers in the back. And so it's kind of like a game, and I think it's kind of cool for little kids, especially that notice the hidden Mickeys. It gives them something to do as they're waiting. They can read the book and try to look for different hidden Mickeys, and I think that's a really cool deal. Some people live and die by this book. They go hardcore crazy. They have dog-eared pages, and they're trying to look clue. There you go. Stroll over to Japan. Search for a classic Mickey in the koi fish pond. And that's 2 points or whatever. Check out the grates at the base of the trees in the Japan courtyard. Again, if you look at that stuff, you'll find hidden Mickeys. If you don't know exactly where it is, they show you exactly where where it is in the back there. So I just think that's pretty cool. The fact that they go through the entire all of Walt Disney World and to show you these hidden Mickeys. So very, very cool stuff there. And again, you can go online and there's websites devoted to hidden Mickeys. This is a subculture of Disney that is very huge. And if you want to be a part of that, just read up on it and then go down to the parks and try to find as many as you can. That is what everybody who loves hidden Mickeys does. So you gotta go down there and do that stuff. So I can't really rate hidden Mickeys because it's nothing to really review. I just wanted to give you an idea of what hidden Mickeys were, and people wanted me to talk about it. So next time you're down at Disney World, I want you to go into the parks and look a little closer at some of the attractions, because you will find some hidden things in there, namely some hidden Mickeys. But there's also different things that the Imagineers threw in there, different you know, like series of numbers and letters and anagrams and things like that that would also have meaning in the Disney world that aren't specifically hidden Mickeys. There's a lot of stuff that the Imagineers throw in there, little Easter eggs that the Imagineers throw into each attraction that make each attraction so unique and fun. That's part of the reason why I love going down to Disney World so much, is to see all those little things in addition to the hidden Mickeys, you know, just that make the Disney experience that much better, because you won't find that at any other amusement park in the world. Because I've always said this, there are two different types of parks in the world. There's amusement parks and theme parks. Disney is a theme park. All the stuff is themed around a certain thing. Every little detail is put there for a specific reason. Then you got amusement parks, kind of like, you know, I don't mean to put any of these down, but like Six Flags and things like that. Again, they are very fun parks. You know, they have fun rides, but that's about it. There's not, you know, there's not really any theming around. They try to do a basic theme. Oh, this is the Frontier area, but then there's like the Superman ride, which is just, you know, sitting right there. What does that have to do with the Frontier area? And occasionally you'll see a couple different things, but you notice that there's a difference when you go to Disney World, and that dedication to the theming is what I really like about Disney World, and the hidden Mickeys are part of that, because the Imagineers are thinking of you so much that they want to put these little hidden gems in there so that you can enjoy your time at Disney World a little bit more. So hidden Mickeys at Walt Disney World, I highly recommend that you go and check them out. You know, when you're down there next time, look a little closer and you might find some hidden treasures at Walt Disney World. So check them out, hidden Mickeys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Disney News and Reviews. Again, it was a little bit different. You know, I only have so much to review until I go to Disneyland at the end of the year. So, you know, there will be days where I don't really review anything and I just talk about stuff. And I guess that's pretty much what you guys want to hear. I don't know. But I appreciate you guys watching anyway. And I just want to really kind of give some information to to people who are going down to Disney World. Next week I'm going to be doing the top 10 queue lines in Walt Disney World. I love the queues at Walt Disney World, the lines rather. For people who don't know what a queue is the actual line getting into the attraction. It's the proper name for the queue. So I like the queues because they give you more information about the ride and make the ride that much better. But I'll talk about that next week and my top 10 queue lines in Walt Disney World. So yeah, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want people to go down to Disney World and experience all the great things that you have. You are the best theme park in the world without any question, and I want people to go and have fun. Grab a turkey leg, look for the hidden Mickeys. It's really, really cool, and that helps amplify everybody's fun down there, and you guys do that better than better than any theme park in the world, so that's awesome. Yeah, and if you are going down to Disney World, be sure to go to allears.net, touringplans.com, wdwmagic.com for our latest and greatest Disney news. WaltDisneyWorld.com is good too. They have every bit of information ever. There's also this new thing that I was actually referenced by a friend of mine. They have this book out called The Passporter Guide to Walt Disney World. Really cool stuff there. So check them out on Facebook. Just type in The Passporter Guide to Walt Disney World and you should be able to see some cool stuff. So that's my little tip for you this week. Go to the Passporter stuff, Google that, and then you should see their Facebook page. Really good stuff there. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for another Disney News and Reviews, top 10 queue lines. So guys, where in the world am I this week? Bye guys.